gotta speak up.
It's my nerves. Should we just try that again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey everyone, I'm Katava and welcome back to my channel. Hello. So today we have this one over here.
Shit.
And we're going to be answering some of the questions we received surrounding sex and finances. But before we get into all of that, we just want to say Happy New Year.
Yeah, whoa, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2021. It was a wild ride, but here we are.
We made it.
Still indoors.
Look at us. But anyway, Mahomosa everyone. Compliments. Let's get to your guys' questions. Ooh, we are hardly ever both in the mood. It's always one or the other. What can we do?
I don't know, like, well, what happens though? It's like, does it not end up ever happening because the other one is not really in the mood? Because I can get like you having to persuade him or her to like kind of wanna, you know.
Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, like seduction is part of foreplay as well, you know. So hey,
Get each other in the mood, like, you know. And also, I think timing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, timing is of the essence.
of course, he's not gonna want to do it if, like, you know, he's tired.
Or he's going through some shit.
Yeah, of course, they're not gonna want to do it and stuff. So I guess it also comes with timing. Sometimes it's not really personal. It's not like they don't want to have sex with you.
Yeah,
They're just
that's
tired.
true. That's true.
Yeah. So.
And like it's hard not to take it personally.
Yeah. He can't. Just try again, like the next morning. Like if you try at night and he's like, I'm tired. Try in the morning. Also, maybe schedule it. Yes.
I don't know. I'm not really one for scheduling the sex.
But it does
All
help.
the best.
It does help. I feel like if you guys have conflicting schedules and stuff, if you schedule it, it sets time aside to be like, okay, on this stage, you know, you must be ready.
I guess, but then like now it's like the spontaneous. That one. The spons. What about the spons? You know, it's like, alright, bro, don't come home too horny on Thursday because you ain't gonna get to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah, you know, you get me.
Okay, next one. How to introduce sex toys into your relationship?
Hey! Just like one time before you guys actually do it, just have it inside you already. Like, let it be like a surprise. Just there waiting. Pagati inside. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, you know, it's like maybe he bends you over, there's a young plug winking back, you know? That's some exciting shit.
Okay, alright.
But then yeah, like it's also a comfort thing and a conversation.
Yeah.
Sex is hard, bro.
It's
admin as well, bro. So like,
but at the same time, I feel like if your partner sees you or kind of like experiences you, not even in like person, but like hears you talking about using them and like, you know, having them and stuff like that, it makes the conversation a lot more easier. Because it's like you've kind of introduced it before you introduce it in the bedroom. Just ask, hey, you want to try the sex toy? Pull up.
I get why just ask is not really like a go-to for a lot of people because human beings are full of cock.
But you have to. You have to, because there's no in between. It just makes it easier because that way there can just be transparency instead of just you making hints. And you know, some people like to act like they're into stuff just for the sake of conversation.
Yeah. They're not really about that life.
So you need to be straightforward and just be like, hey, would you consider adding this into the sex life? And, you know, take it from there.
But definitely try my first suggestion. that's really gonna. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to the next question.
Let's go. That was a good one. Like it.
The guy I'm talking to is hella sexy, but his personality is sort of dry. He's really sweet and claims to like me, but I'm not sure how I feel about him yet. But I low-key want to cut ties with him.
Then cut ties with them.
Like, this is not about sex, so let's move on to the next one. But also, girl, if like his personality is dry, you should probably cut it off.
Ain't nobody fucking up though.
Otto Borrera.
What?
Like, come on. Like, you're gonna get bored, please. Okay, let's go to the next one. What's your favorite sex toy?
You wanna answer that one first?
No, you should answer first.
Must we answer like what we think each other's ones are?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah.
I think yours is either the bullet or one of the anal ones. But I'm leaning more towards the anal one.
It's actually the bullet.
Hey, come
It's actually the bullet.
on.
I feel like you like the anal ones.
I actually dig the bullet as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like it too. I feel like it's a good introductory like sex
The
toy.
bullet and the ring are dope.
Yeah. I feel like if you really want to get into like using sex toys and stuff, maybe start with a bullet because it's like really small. Quite small, it's not intimidating and stuff like that. And it's quite affordable.
Oh, it's not intimidating.
No, it's not like a big ass dildo.
She once bought this dildo where I swear to God, it looks like Majin Buu's dick.
Why you gotta put my business out on the streets
You
like
must
that?
ask her to post it. She legit bought Majin Buu's dick, bro. Moving on.
Anyway.
What was that fun?
Ooh, I don't think I like sex. I don't enjoy it as I think I should.
Yeah. That's another one of those I've never masturbated cases.
Yeah,
I
well
see.
actually,
Yeah.
was it yesterday or today?
I think so. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, I saw a tweet. Some girl was like she hasn't experienced an orgasm and she's like.
Oh, not 27.
And she's like 27, you know what I'm saying? And people advise her to stop masturbating and stuff like that. And in the follow-up tweet, she specifically said that she doesn't do that. You know, she's not that comfortable yet, so she hasn't done that
Yeah.
yet.
Again, like, bro, you gotta explore yourself as well. Be romantic with yourself. You know, self-love.
Like, as a woman, sometimes like there's just so much shame around sex, you know, that like it's even difficult to talk about it, let alone experiment with it and stuff like that. And I feel like the shame is what takes away from a lot of our experiences. Honestly, I feel like more girls need to start masturbating. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in terms of not enjoying sex, there are people who don't enjoy sex.
People are dealing with traumas as well.
Yeah, or that kind of stuff, and I don't think that's easily, you know, we can't like
Really?
give you
Yeah, we can't
advice
just tell you.
about that.
Yeah,
you know, you need actual help.
So like, yeah, try find what the root cause is.
Yeah. Hope we helped you.
Yeah.
Next.
You know, yeah.
I have a high sex drive, but also men don't match it.
Shame.
Maybe have multiple partners.
Also, you know, like, stop looking for men in like the traditional places. Start looking for men at these nasty joints as well. There's Telegram now. Telegram's got these sex groups and stuff. You know, start looking for people that are more like you. You know.
Look outside your box.
Yeah.
I really think you should have multiple partners.
Yeah,
That's the
definitely.
case, yeah. I think that's more realistic than
Feather your peace of mind back.
all those other stuff away.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't even have to be feathering. Like, you don't have to be in a relationship. Well, if you are in a relationship, it can just be open. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about where you can find guys like that. They are. They are.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
out
out
there,
there,
sure.
so like that.
But
Let's go on to the next one. Now let's talk about some finance stuff. Someone wants to know, how will finances work now that you guys have moved in together? Please share some advice. I'm new to it too, in relation to savings and personal spending.
well, first things first, you gotta make money. That's like
I think that's kind of the given there.
number. No, but like you need to understand that like you need to be able to make money.
I feel like it's hard to save when you don't have anything to save, so that goes to what you're saying in the beginning, that you have to make money, you know what I'm saying? And as great as it would be to be like, okay, I'm gonna save my personal stuff and I'm also gonna contribute to the relationship stuff, it's difficult sometimes because money can be tight, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you live with someone, you owe them a duty to do your part, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, like it's not necessarily a case of like don't save it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
it might just become a case of like
Some
you
months-
might not be able to save as
Yeah.
much as you originally planned to as well.
Yeah,
So maybe like cutting back how much you save every month. Maybe some months you also go without saving as well. That's a possibility. Again, like yo, bro, like just the simple fact that real life happens, especially now with the times we live in, like it's things can.
I mean, I feel like we do our best.
Yeah.
We do our best.
No, we're doing well as well.
I think
on
so.
our
I
end.
think so. Yeah.
We're handling it.
I think so. But I think most importantly, you just have to prioritize. Because some things are more important than other things at the specific moment. Like for example, right now we're redecorating, so a lot of our money is going into furniture and stuff like that. And when we're done redecorating, we'll probably be able to focus on our own personal savings a lot more.
But then again, with everything said, the main thing, make money, bro.
Make money,
Number one is make money.
communicate,
Yeah.
and prioritize. Okay. Batum. But how do I make a lot of money without working a lot or being corrupt?
Hey, man.
Nigga, when you find out, tell
Tell
us.
us.
You know what I'm saying? Tell us. I mean, I would recommend marrying rich, but I don't know how the dating game is going during COVID. Like, are you guys going out on dates? Like, no, but for real, are you guys going out on dates? Like, just kissing people all willy-nilly? Like,
How do you make money without being That's a real nigga question right there. That brother's on the edge.
okay, let's go to the next one. I'm considering relocating to live with my boo. Thing is, I lost my job and all the financial responsibility will fall on him until I find a job that side. Is this wise? I'm stressed about this. Honestly, when I read this question, I feel like the problem is more hers than his.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if it's at a point where you guys are thinking relocating, and I'm pretty sure he knows you lost your job. If you guys are gonna live together, you probably know each other like that. So I'm pretty sure he knows you lost your job, and that's still on the table for him. So he's probably okay with it. I feel like maybe you personally are stressed because if things go south, it's gonna be a shit show because you don't got no money. But how can I put this? There's nothing he can do for you that will make you feel less stressed about it. There's really nothing you can do about it because I feel like until you have some finances of your own, you're always going to be stressed.
But like, you guys need to resolve this before you move.
Yeah.
Because you don't want this to be one of the things you deal with.
And you don't want to project because, I mean, if I'm like, hey girl, come live with me. I already know what's going to happen. I already know, like, finances-wise, so I don't want to hear, oh my gosh, all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear, like, especially if you're the one who's not, if you're the one who's not comfortable with the thing, and it's like, because this is how it is. Like, unfortunately, you're in the position where you don't have a job. And unfortunately, because of the environment we're in right now, the times we live in, it might not change for a while. So you have to become comfortable with the fact that you may have to rely on him, just, he's your person, like, you know, get used to it, I guess.
Mm.
Hopefully you won't have to deal with it for long, because hopefully you'll find a job as soon as possible. But yeah, that's just something you're gonna have to like talk to, especially to yourself about, you know, like ask yourself, why is it so difficult to rely on someone? You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Especially someone who you love. I mean, if you're relocating, I'm guessing.
No, but I feel bro, like, relying on people, people are full of crap. Honestly,
There are,
so
but
like,
there's,
relying on people is a deep thing for some people.
yeah, but like, what choice do you have? Especially now that you guys are moving in together. Well, considering moving in together, you have to rely on that. Even if you had your own money, you'd have to rely on that person.
Yeah, to a certain
So,
extent. Yeah.
you know, it's like you just have to confront that in yourself. It's like, if the person loves you and is able to provide for you and wants to provide for you, what's wrong with that?
Next question.
When it comes to vacations and dates, do you guys have a budget or are you spontaneous?
No, we're a bit spontaneous, yeah. Don't really like budget things.
We don't really budget things like the extracurricular activities like that, like dates and stuff. But I did see like someone put up a budget thing, and it also had like money aside for dates and, you know, weekend activities and stuff like that. I thought it was really smart. That way you can just track how much you're using. But if you're like on a budget, again, it's always better to budget. You know what I'm saying? Like if you only have a certain amount of money to spend, that's what it is. You know? I haven't been on a date in a long time.
When was the last time I think it was your.
That was last year, baby. You're slipping.
I'm slipping.
You're slipping.
Yeah, it's not like we're in a pandemic or anything. We're not.
I want to go on a date before the end of the month.
Cases are kind of scary.
Okay, next. Oh my gosh. That's a difficult one. How do I encourage my man to save towards something big in our relationship?
Yeah. First of all, is it something he wants?
I know that's right.
Or is this just you trying to hint at something that you want, that you think he should be preparing for?
And there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, it's kind of futile if like he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
You know, so,
He's not gonna do it.
yeah. Like,
What, do I need to be forced to propose? Is that what you mean?
that's, I feel like that's a red flag right there.
Is that what you're saying?
That's a red flag right there.
I feel like that's your answer right there.
Yeah.
Say for the goal. Hey, what?
And also timing as well. They may want it but not now. Maybe that's why they're not doing it. But I feel like if it's something that's important to you, bring it up to them and hear what they say. Because I mean, the only person who has the answer for you is who you're asking about.
Thanks, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thanks.
but also, like, don't count people's pockets.
Yeah, that's terrible right there.
Yeah. Don't count people's pockets. You don't know what he's saving for, what he's not saving for. You don't know.
And also,
you don't know.
you need to be okay with it not having to do anything with you.
Yeah, like, and if you're not
Just 'cause
okay
you're
with it, just
dating
leave him.
isn't- Yeah.
I mean, if it's so important to you, then leave him.
Like, honestly, there are people who aren't married right now.
Yeah.
Go find them.
And maybe we jump the gun by assuming that
Yeah,
it's
it's for
marriage.
marriage.
You know,
Maybe
it can
it's
be
for, like,
it can be
something
like
else,
a
yeah.
house or some
But it
shit.
still applies. If it's something that he doesn't want, he's not going to put any energy into it.
If it's something you want but he doesn't, I don't think any type of encouragement can do.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Straight up ask him, hey, are you trying to save up for this? And if he's
be
like-
okay with him saying no.
Yeah. And if it's important to you, be ready to be like,
Yeah. Deuces. Because a lot of you aren't.
true. I feel like maybe that's why like we run around the bush and have all these like encouragement conversations which when we're supposed to be just asking clear-cut questions like,
Yeah.
are we doing this or not?
Facts.
Hello. But yeah, talk to him. Next one. Ooh, how do I tell him I don't like certain things without bruising his ego? I mean, look, let's be real. You are gonna hurt his feelings. You know what I'm saying? You are gonna hurt his feelings. Of course it's gonna hurt your feelings, but at the same time, like, you really have to hope that he doesn't internalize it, because then he won't realize that this is just a hiccup. Like, you guys can fix it. It's not, we don't wanna hurt y'all's feelings like that. That's probably why she's asking.
Yeah, no doubt.
But you have to say it, because if you don't, he's gonna keep doing it.
Trust me.
He's gonna keep doing it. So you have to say it. Just sit him down and be like.
But also, guys, don't stop being so vague. Tell us what it is. I want to know that.
You'd appreciate knowing.
No, like I'm saying, these people asking the question.
Oh, okay.
He's flicking my bean too hard. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Too aggressive.
It's too aggressive when he's, Yeah. I don't like that. Let us know, bro.
Just talk to him the way you're talking to us.
Right? It's kind of fucked up. You can ask us, but you can't ask him. Okay. Indeed.
How do I, a female, initiate sex?
Suck his dick.
Okay.
Like Jack.
Okay, and for the more conservative girls?
Stop being conservative in bed. Honestly, guys. I don't know what works for conservative people.
I think you can start it.
Yeah, honestly. Again, foreplay is a whole day game as well. So start with the chase.
How I've been telling him the whole day later on when we're done working.
Yeah.
And that's me
After I play
initiating.
Xbox. She said, baby, you want to play a little Xbox, and then we fool around. I said, yo, let's go. Calm down. I'm a fuck, and you leave.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. How do I reveal my lingerie to my boyfriend for the first time?
Okay, first of all, long trench coat.
What?
Long trench coat.
Give me a drink.
Then you gotta have one of those heels on that go every time, sounds like a shutter every time you're walking, right? The fish stockings, make sure that's the only thing is just showing is the fish stock, but not too much of the fish stockings, make it look like, like the trench coat was coming here. And then yeah. And it's oh, I have something to show you. What? BAM! I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be like this. Oh my god. And after that you must review the photos that you took of them. Earlier, yeah.
Send them when you leave, after you leave.
Oh my god. Or the next day when he's at work or whatever.
I know, that's
And
right.
just to remind him. Oh my god. It's over. It's over.
I feel like generally when it comes to things like these, I feel like sometimes you take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
And then it gets in between the fun of
Yeah,
it
you
all.
want to do a burlesque routine.
Maybe,
so
you know.
It's okay.
It's fine. You don't have to do all that. I promise you. You don't have
just
to do
long
that.
trench coat.
You can literally just open the door in your lingerie. When he comes to know, just.
Oh my god.
That's it. Yeah. But the more comfortable you are with yourself, the less seriously you take yourself, the more you can do all this fun shit.
Facts.
Okay, we're done.
Cheer.
The questions are done.
Cheer.
Hopefully we helped.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully we helped. And hopefully you realize that
Stop taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to sex. Remove the shame. Remove the uptightness. You know what I'm saying? And open the doors of communication. But yeah, be assertive with your communication, be open with your communication. If you want someone to be able to tell you whatever's on the mind, you should be able to tell them whatever's on your mind. So work on that. And yeah, we're done. Any final thoughts?
Make money.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
Cheers. Next time we must do a live one.
I'll do a live one. Okay, let us know in the comments if you guys would like a live one.
A live one would be fire. That would be dope.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, you know, we can set that up. Say bye.
Cheers.
And wish them good health and stuff.
Good health and stuff.
Okay guys, I will see you when I see you. Peace.